Thank you for making these schools and for making life better not just for me, but for thousands, hundreds and thousands of different students as well. And I really hope that our schools will continue this awesome work and that more students will have the opportunities that I have. So thank you very much. So when I came to a decision after my middle school and which school I'm going to choose, it wasn't really hard because my mom and I attended an interview with the principal of International High School of Tuzla, and we just loved it. He gave us so much information about everything, about the support they give to students, to parents, and how they communicate with them. And it was really important for my mom to see that I won't be just a part of a collective in International High School of Tuzla. I will be approached as an individual, and I will always be approached in a different way than I would be approached in different schools. So we chose my school, and it was the best decision we could have ever made. There are a lot of differences between my Turkish school and other schools. Firstly, technologically, we had many different opportunities that other schools I could have. I had a lab in my school that was really good, so I was able to play with my chemicals, and which I love. Also the teachers, they're so amazing. So since I attended 2 schools, I didn't always have an opportunity to be on every class, but it was never a problem to go to my math teacher or my chemistry teacher and ask them about everything. They were so approachable, they were always so helpful. And also the third thing is the competitions that they provide. I always liked science a lot, and I liked music, but in my primary schools I was just able to attend competitions in which I would, for example, be able to solve problems on paper, so in theory. And then I came to International High School of Tuzla, and they organized these amazing science Olympiads on which you can actually make some projects from the theoretical knowledge you have. So it was really different, and I'm so glad I had all of those opportunities. Like I already said, my teachers were really approachable. They always wanted to help. And what was really important to my family and to my mom especially, they didn't just teach me how to be academically successful and how to be an excellent student. They taught me how to be a good person. We had all of these tea hours in which we would discuss different topics, and they really taught us some good moral values as well. So I don't know, and also I attended Google Science Fair in 2016, and my mentor was a math teacher, Aydan Meydan, from my Turkish school. And she was awesome. She helped me with my project and to compete, and then she won. She was the first teacher ever to win an Inspiring Educator Award from Google. So we were really proud of her, and it just showed what a relationship she has with her students. And I'm so glad that her work with me and my project was recognized by Google Science Fair as well. And I had an opportunity to compete in Turkish Olympiad in 2013, where I sang and played my flute in the World Peace Orchestra there. So my Turkish knowledge of Turkish language became even better, and I really loved learning about the amazing culture in Turkish. And it was really awesome to realize that Bosnia and Herzegovina and Turkey are really, kardeş ülkeler. They are sister countries. And I was so happy to discover that as well. What was really special for me is that whenever I would come from a competition, winning any kind of medal or prize, my school and my teachers would share this genuine joy and happiness with me as if they went there with me. So one example, when I came from Turkish Olympiad, or was it a competition in America, I don't remember, my teachers, my school principal, waited for me at the airport. They brought me flowers and these banners writing "Congratulations, Anila," and they brought my mother to the airport. And that was so special. I felt it was not the happiness of winning an award, it was the happiness knowing of how much I was appreciated in my school. They brought my mom there. And that is something that I feel students in other schools maybe don't experience. So that I still have goosebumps from remembering those things. It's amazing. So I came to Dartmouth College as a King Scholar. So I was chosen to receive the King Scholarship based on my efforts to advance science and music in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And so entering here as a King Scholar, I already had a lot of opportunities to meet different leaders and etc. I also had an opportunity to speak at TED, which was amazing. And I feel that in a big part, attending International High School of Tuzla, attending a Turkish school where I had all of these amazing opportunities, was a big part of my acceptance to this college. So the message that I would like to share with my professors and everyone that is involved in Turkish high school education is thank you. Thank you for all the opportunities you have given me, not just for excellence in academics, but thank you for love and joy you have provided me with. And moreover, thank you for making these schools and for making life better not just for me, but for thousands, hundreds and thousands of different students as well. And I really hope that our schools will continue this awesome work and that more students will have the opportunities that I have. So thank you very much.